got the 240-hour visa-free, the Great Wall in Beijing, the Bund in Shanghai, Chongqing Hotpot. Here I come. Stop. 30% of your time may be wasted on the road. For example, if you start from Canada and choose to enter China through Chongqing, and your itinerary is Chongqing, Beijing, Guangzhou, Shanghai, and finally Thailand. Oh my god, look, too much of your time is gone even before you really started doing anything. So let's first get to know China's map through this video to help you plan your travel route more rationally. China has an area of 9.6 million square kilometers. It spans about 5,200 kilometers from east to west and about 5,500 kilometers from north to south. The distance between those well-known China cities are quite far. For example, the distance from Beijing to Guangzhou is equivalent to that from London to Iceland. If the plan is not reasonable, you may accidentally incur the time cost equivalent to an extra international trip. Administratively, it is divided into 6 regions: Northeast, North China, East China, Central South China, Southwest China, and Northwest China. Usually, the travel time between cities within the same region or adjacent to each other is short. Only take half an hour to 1 hour to get there. There are also many transportation options available. In many places, you can reach your destination by taking a taxi or a bus. It's very convenient. No need to waste too much time on the road. If you prefer a moderate way of experiencing and seeing various places, then you can explore the area around the port of entry city and other premises in the same region. For example, if you come to China from Russia and enter through Harbin, you can visit all 3 northeastern provinces. Moreover, China is a country with a very diverse culture. Each province, each city, and even different communities across the street may have completely different living customs and cultural backgrounds. Even neighboring cities offer completely different travel experience. If you prefer a more in-depth and slow-paced way of traveling, then you just take your time to explore the port of entry city and its province. For example, Harbin is the capital of Heilongjiang province. After entering through Harbin, you can take a deep tour of Heilongjiang province, experience the convenience of big cities and the tranquility of small towns. You discover many places you never heard of which have charming allures you never experienced. To some extent, this kind of experience is the very meaning of travel. It is recommended that travelers from North American countries enter China through Beijing or Shanghai. For European countries, it is advisable to enter through Beijing or Xi'an. For Russia, the most convenient way is to enter China through Harbin or Manzhouli. For Japan and South Korea, it is very convenient to enter through Shanghai, Dalian, Qingdao. For Southeast Asian countries, Guangzhou or Kunming are the optimal choices. In short, arranging your itinerary to visit places close to the port of entry city is a more comfortable way to travel. 240 hours, just 10 days. For China, this vast and resource-rich country, it's really impossible to experience everything all at once. There's an interesting young American man who claimed he would explore China in 1 month, but he still hasn't left Chongqing after 3 years. And Chongqing is just one city. 2 tips. As we all know, China is a country with a large population. First one, it's best to avoid China's legal holidays as much as possible. Otherwise, you see what a huge crowd looks like. When almost half of the Chinese people are traveling, trust me, as a foreigner, you definitely won't be able to get plane or train tickets. The second, try not to let the time when you need to catch a plane or train coincide. with the morning or evening rush hours on weekdays. Otherwise, you will surely miss your scheduled flight or train. Well, from here, I will keeping updating this channel, sharing various small tips for traveling in China and how to make the most of 240 hours to feel like 480 hours. I'm Ryla. See you next time.